Well, as you say, this suspension has been voted through by the Parliament, voted into the larger social security budget. It's not a done deal yet, but that was the the first stumbling block for this promise made by Sébastien Lecornu to the Socialist Party. And it was quite an impassioned debate with some quite improbable positions being taken. You had members of Emmanuel Macron's former Prime Minister's Ensemble pour la République group arguing in favour of suspending this reform that they fought for tooth and nail, arguing that it was a pragmatic solution, arguing that it was necessary in the name of stability, and also trying to spin it as a way of hitting pause, because in the words of Gabriel Attal, this is already an out-of-date debate. He said we're debating whether or not to remove one piece of sellotape from a pension system that is taking on water from all sides. In other words, as he explained, they see this suspension of the pension reform as a way of buying time before a new, more far-reaching pension reform can be implemented. He said that they can't be coming back to Parliament every few years to raise the retirement age, and that they need to overhaul the way the pension system is financed. Meanwhile, of course, the Socialists and the Greens, who have little in common with the centrist bloc on most days, voted for this, saying that it was a victory nevertheless for some of those who elected them. Of course, this will only really affect those who are more than 57 years old, workers who are 57 or more this year. Anyone younger is still looking down the barrel at a long wait until the age of 64 for retirement. That is why, the radical left France Unbowed party said they would not be voting for it. They said they're not here, they were not elected to accept crumbs from the failing centrist Macronist bloc. So there's a very divided assembly with some quite improbable positions being taken by different groups. It's worth mentioning, regardless, though, that the next destination for this social security budget, that the suspension is one clause of, its next destination is the Senate. The Senate is broadly right-leaning. There's a good chance the Senate won't let this article go any further to a final vote, that the first thing they do, they see this text on their desk, is remove the part about suspending the pension reform.